Okay, good afternoon, good morning, whatever is the time. So I welcome you for interaction of Maths 1, first unit test of FTC 2020 and 21. Here I am going to discuss the model answer only, only model answer of your unit test. The topic is that arithmetic progression. So if I go to the question paper, and I'm not going to discuss the topic or whatever you are facing the difficulty in the topic. Here I am going to discuss only the model answers. What is the question and what is the probable answer and how we can find the answers. So better to stick ourselves for model answer only. And related concepts. I will not go deep of the concept, but I will discuss a little bit about that concept. Okay, so let's start. Question number 1, MCQ. There is one question on MCQ in board exam also. So here is the same pattern. First is, for a given AP, if A is equal to 3.5, here by mistake it is 3.5 also written, but in your question paper, actual question paper, you was not having this value D as 3.5. Here the actual value of D is 0. The value of D is 0 and N is equal to 101. That means for an AP, first term is 3.5, common difference is 0, and what is the value of 100 and first term? As you know, when common difference is 0, that AP is constant AP. So whatever is the term, maybe first or last or 100 or 200 or 1000, whatever it will be, it will be the first term only, right? And hence the 100 in first term will be definitely 3.5. So correct option is 3.5. Option number B. Tn is 3.5. Now let's switch on to second sum. MCQ again. Let us sum of first 5 multiples of 3 is. What is sum of first 5 multiples of 3? Simply, not much more numbers are here. First 5 multiples of 3 are like 3, 6, 9, 12 and 15. Right. So if you go on adding first and last, second and second last, then third will be the middle one. And you will find 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 12 plus 15 is equal to, yes, you know it. Definitely you should. It is 45. Option number A, 45. So let's move ahead. As expected in each exam, as per the format of board given, you have to complete the activities, and it is very simple that you have to go for filling up only. But take care, you have to, क्या करना पड़ेगा आपको? Yes, you have to solve this. आपको solve करके निकालना पड़ेगा. So first activity, here only one activity actually, that is how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 4. 2-digit number, not all multiples of 4. So 2-digit number, they are starting from 10 to 99. So you have to find the multiples of 4 from 10 to 99, and these multiples are, it is given here again, 12, 16, 20, from lower side is given. So, and upper one is 96. So first fill up counted by 96. So if you take, or if you observe this number 12, 16, 20, 24, 28 till 96, these numbers are in AP, the AP main. And if you find this, you will, what you will get? And Tn is equal to 96, 8, 12 is given. So D is the 4. Formula Tn ka A plus N minus 1 into D. And therefore 96, just go on filling up. 96 is equal to 12 plus N minus 1 aa jayega, and D ki value 4 put kiya hoga. If you simplify this, again you can simplify by using rough paper also. 96 is equal to 8 plus 4n. And if you want to find the value of n, you have to shift 8 to left side. When you shift 8 to left side, what you will get? 96 minus 8. And 96 minus 8 is equal to 88. 96 minus 8 is equal to 88. And so n is equal to, or you can observe here, 88 is equal to 4n. So n is equal to 88 upon 4, and that is equal to 22. So here the value of n is 22, and that is also mentioned in the answer. There are, actually question was, how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 4? है ना? तो यहाँ पर कितने थे? It is 22. So here are, or there are 22 2-digit numbers divisible by 4. If you count 12, 16, 20, 24 like that, then these are total 22 numbers. Clear this thing? It is very simple activity to fill up, and this chapter is also simple. So let's move ahead further. Solve the following questions. Find the fourth term from the end. It is E and D. End means last. In the AP, minus 11, minus 8, minus 5, and so on till 49. Last term is 49. But we have to find fourth term from the last. That is end. End से निकालना है ना, last से निकालना. तो क्या करना है? There are two methods. First, find the value of n, then find the value of n minus 4. nth term की वैल्यू निकालो, n की वैल्यू निकालो, n टर्म n मिलेगा, n जो भी आएगा उसको 2 से 4 माइनस कर दो, है ना, और फिर उससे कैलकुलेट हो जाएगा. But it is somewhat difficult and tedious and long journey. And as number of steps are increasing, definitely yes, the chances of having mistakes also increase. So better option, if we can write this AP in reverse order, let's write it. It again remain as AP. Only one difference will be there. The sign of common difference will change. The sign of common difference will change. So here 49 will be the become first term, and if you go on decreasing, because we don't know the second last and the equivalent. So last term becomes minus 11, second last becomes minus 8, third last will be minus 5. So you can find the value of D from anywhere. It is common difference between any two consecutive terms. It may be from anywhere, any two term consecutive term. We can find the value of D. So for this AP that we have written in reverse order, the value of A 49 and D, just taking the difference between minus 5 and minus 8, that gives minus 3. It is minus 3. So first term 49, common difference minus 3, and from 49 we have to find fourth term. जो पहले end से निकालना था वो first से हो गया. The fourth term that we wanted to find from the last, if we reverse the AP, it becomes from first. So Tn, because here n is equal to 4 we will take. Then A 49, D minus 3, formula we know Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. We know n is 4, so T4, value of A is 49, n minus 1, as n is equal to 4, so n minus 1 is equal to 3. And D की value, we know the value of D as minus 3. So 3 into minus 3, that is minus 9, and 49 minus 9 is equal to 40. So for this AP that we have written in reverse order, fourth term is 40, but for the original AP that was given in the book, that is minus 11 minus 8 like this, it is 40. So you can write here answer for the given AP. For the given AP, fourth term from the end. Fourth term from the end is 40. In this way, we can write the answer. Simple. Just one twist. होना ही चाहिए. It should be there. Okay. Coming to second question. For an AP, find S10 if A is equal to 6 and D is equal to 3. So A 6, D 3. You have to find S10. So just use the formula for Sn. A is equal to 6, D 3, Sn. So here n value is 10. The value of n is 10. So write the formula, you will get half mark here. Distribution mark is not given, but you should know. But here it is for practice, so it is not needed. You should know how to write the answer. You have to write all the steps. If you will miss anyone, you will lose mark. Sn is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into t. Just putting the values. 2 inside the bracket, 2 into 6 is 12, 9 into 3 27, 12 plus 27 39. So S10 is 10 into 39 upon 2, and that gives, after simplification, S10 is equal to 195. It's simple, not so difficult. Then coming to question number 4, it is of 3 mark. That if 10th term of an AP is 52 and 17th term is 20 more than 13th term, find the AP. Means difference between 17th term and 13th term is 20. You can say in this way. So T for T10, you can take A is first term, D is common difference. Tn का formula लिख लिए. T10 is A plus 9D, T17 is A plus 16D, and T13 is A plus 12D. Just writing the values of the terms that is given. Using T17 is equal to T13 plus 20. That is 17th term is 20 more than the 13th term. So we can have A plus 16D, the value of T17, is equal to A plus 12D, the value of 13th term, plus 20. Simplifying this, A get cancelled from both the sides. 12D will come to left side, becomes minus 16D minus 12D, that gives 4D, and 4D is equal to 20, so D is equal to 5, simple. As we get the value of D5, then T10 is 52, just put the value of D here, you will get the value of A is 7, and what you have to find? You have to find the value of AP, or you have to find the AP. AP की value क्या आएगी? First term 7, as we know, common difference 5. So just go on adding 5. Second term 12, third term 17, fourth term 22, and so on. So that given AP is 7, 12, 17, 22, like that. Then coming to question number 5. Solve any one of the following. This is the theorem type problem. If m times the ms term of an AP is equal to n times ns term, show that m plus nth term of the AP is 0. So whatever given is, you can take first term A, common difference D. So m times ms term, which is n times ns term. So just putting the values, then simplifying the bracketed term, multiplying with m, then ma plus a multiply ki m se, so it gives m square minus m n. Then separating the terms and taking all the right side term to left side. And that equal to then becomes 0. Here it should be minus, like that. So just simplification, it should be minus md. So now taking m minus n common and trying to this. Here m square minus n square is m minus n and n plus n. So just taking m minus n common and dividing by m minus n, it gives a plus m plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 0. So it is just simplification of these terms. इसको simplify किए हैं, and we got dividing by m minus 1, a plus in bracket m plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 0, and this is nothing but the value of d of m plus n, and that equal to 0. So you can read here is minus sign, यहाँ पर minus sign है, it's just a printing mistake, and you can solve this. If you simplify this, you will get a particular equation in dividing by m minus n, you will get this term. Okay, so what we got actually? We got m plus nth term of the AP 0 with the given condition that m times mth term is equal to n times nth term. Then coming to the last, it is the application of arithmetic progression. Ajay Sharma repays the borrowed amount of rupees 3,25,000. It is the big amount, so take care for calculation. So go on simplifying properly. So first term, first installment, first month may are 30,500, and it decreases the payment by rupees 1,500 every month. So how long means how many months he will require? So total sum to repay is 3,25,000. That gives the sum of all installments. So SN. First installment was 30,500. So it is A. And as go the every month amount goes on decreasing, amount of each installment goes on decreasing. So common difference becomes negative. So Sn, applying the formula, we have to find the value of n. So definitely we will get a quadratic equation. Just substituting the values and simplifying it. Okay. So what we will get after simplifying? Just go on simplifying. We will get a quadratic equation. And that quadratic equation is 1500 n square minus 625, that is 62,500 n plus 6,50,000 is equal to 0. So for making it simple, just divide the maximum possible factors. Here dividing by 500. Dividing by 500, it gives 3n square minus 125n plus 1300 is equal to 0. So to solve this quadratic equation, nothing you have to do. The two numbers, their sum is minus 125 and product is 3 into 1300, that is 3900, are minus 60 and minus 65. If you will get minus 60 and minus 65 and putting it in the quadratic equation form by a factorization method, you will get the two values of n. These, the first value will be 20 and second is 130 upon 6, or you may get 50 upon 3. You may get 50 upon 3. But n is the natural number here. Number of terms. It cannot be in the fraction. So discarding n is equal to 130 upon 6. And hence, what we have to accept? N is equal to 20. So according to the question, Ajay, how long period Ajay will require to repay? So Ajay requires 20 months. Total number of installments 20. So Ajay requires 20 months to clear the loan. If you write the properly, you will get full marks. Otherwise, whenever you will do mistake, you will get some penalty. But I think you should not. Okay. So this is about the discussion of model answer. So next time we will meet again for discussion of many more model answers. So for this model answer, I stop here. And I hope this will clear all your doubt related to the model answer, not the content of chapter or the model answer. So I take your leave now. Have happy learning. Thank you. Until then, bye. We will meet soon again. Till then, bye. Goodbye. All the best. Thank you.